After a long day at the beach, you finally sit down at dinner and order something that will satisfy your thirst. Two options come to mind: Coke or Pepsi. After hearing my speech, I am beyond confident that you will ultimately choose Pepsi every single time. My name is Rachel Levy, and I am a 19-year-old student who attends Indiana University during the school year. My intention with this speech is to persuade you, as a consumer, to purchase Pepsi over Coke. Interestingly enough, Pepsi is favored in blind taste tests, and commercials are featured daily on numerous channels regarding Pepsi. Within my speech today, I will cover 3 main points that will definitely persuade you into choosing Pepsi over Coke for the rest of time. These consist of the fact that Pepsi is trying to become a healthier option. PepsiCo has a more environmentally friendly focus. And lastly, PepsiCo is much more philanthropically involved. Although when someone immediately thinks of PepsiCo products, they think of the carbonated sodas that are served, PepsiCo is focusing on making more juices, teas, and soft drinks, such as Gatorade and Lipton iced tea. Miss Noy, one of the owners of Pepsi, realizes that lifestyles are changing and our society is attempting to become a much more healthier place. Because of this, she notes that the products have to be modified in order to sell to each kind of customer. Noy says the new group is part of our long strategy to grow our nutrition business from about $10 billion in revenues today to $30 billion by the year 2020. In hopes of achieving this goal, Pepsi companies have hired extremely well-known nutritionists to direct its efforts at reducing fat, sodium, and sugar in its products. Who would have thought PepsiCo is so environmentally friendly? I know I definitely would not have if I didn't research this. PepsiCo specifically chooses to use eco-friendly, recyclable, and combustible cups. These are served at restaurants, stadiums, and theme parks, and even universities. PepsiCo created the Dream Machine Recycling Initiative on Earth Day in the year of 2010 and has made thousands of new recycling kiosks and bins available in popular public venues such as gas stations, stadiums, and parks. Every 10 million pounds of recycled beverage containers, PepsiCo donates $250,000 on top of the annual $500,000 it donated to Entrepreneurship Bootcamp for veterans with disabilities. Although Coke is trying to reduce carbon footprint by creating hydrofluorocarbon-free refrigerators, Pepsi's efforts definitely outweigh Coke's. As well as being extremely environmentally sustainable, it also is extremely involved philanthropically. PepsiCo helps the most impoverished communities throughout the U.S. and the world. The company donated 8 million grants to water.org companies, so 800,000 people will have access to safe water in India by the year 2016. Coke also does help with the underprivileged. It provides scholarship opportunities. Approximately 1,400 students annually are given a scholarship. Although this does remain true about Coke, Pepsi's efforts are far superior to Coke's. In conclusion, it is widely publicized that Coke and Pepsi do share a similar flavor, but Pepsi helps our society and is becoming healthier for you. Next time you walk by a vending machine, remember that choosing Pepsi will not only be much more delicious for you, but it will also help people worldwide. I hope you all now know why choosing Pepsi is the much better option. And next time you're ordering a drink at a restaurant, I hope you understand why Pepsi is so much better than Coke. Thank you all so much for listening to my speech, and I hope that if you have any questions, you will feel free to ask them.